watch for that fire threat. Okay, through tomorrow, we'll continue to see the winds are not quite going away until early morning tomorrow. So all of Thursday, looking windy today, and then we start to see them lighten up as we go to bed tonight into tomorrow. Now, Santa Ana wind, again, is going to cause some trouble in terms of downed trees, power lines, also drying the air out and causing the fire threat. So again, Thursday's a busy day here across Southern California.
Good morning, everybody. We've got a couple of problems around town. I feel like when people are driving around and they see wide open lanes, they speed. We've got new wrecks where the 605 and the 5 meet, and it is in lanes. It's actually a southbound side at Florence. And then as you take this 60 into East LA at Lorena, you have a crash blocking lanes. And it sounds like a bunch of people are standing around outside. Take the 10 instead. That's the better drive. And this signal alert, major closures because of a car that overturned into Long Beach. The 405 southbound at Cherry Avenue. It was reportedly just in the carpool lane, but now you see both directions are affected. Northbound lanes are open. It's just rubberneckers slowing down to take a peek at that car sitting on its roof in the other direction. So be safe out there. Do watch out for those winds. Let's go to a Caltrans camera. What does it look like on the 110? Here's what your drive looks like at Exposition. Southbound coming away from downtown, it's still moving wide open all the way into San Pedro. Northbound we're starting to see get a little crowded, but it's still a nice drive at 5:51 a.m. Back to you guys at the desk.
Outside, a lot of locations in the 40s right now, even some 50s at the coastline. But if you're closer to where those winds are blowing overnight, we saw gusts up to 55 miles per hour, and they're shifting to Santa Ana wind. We'll continue to see these strong wind gusts through tomorrow morning. All day today, we are looking at dry conditions with 8 to 15% humidity possible. Everyone is under a red flag warning except for the high desert and San Gabriel valleys for today and tomorrow. Now, again, those temperatures are much cooler. We'll get to those and we'll let you know how long the wind will last because we've got another round on the way for the weekend. That's been a quick look at your forecast. I'll send it over to ALYSHA with a check of traffic. ALYSHA.
Thank you, Shanna. We've got a quick peek at some today in LA drive times for you. The 210, the 10, and the 60, all westbound between the 15 and the 57 are moving, but it looks like the 10 westbound is moving just a little bit better. Be safe, be warm. Back to you.
All right. And started the wind up as we went to bed. Now we're watching it transition to an offshore wind, which will cool things off and also dry the air out and raise fire threat. So LA, you're starting off at 50. It is chilly outside. You're going to need that jacket. You're going to need it all day as well as we stay in the 60s, lower 60s by lunch. Afternoon highs today only getting to, again, those lower 60s, and then we cool it down fast because sunset tonight is going to be a lot earlier. It is the shortest day. 20 degrees for you right now, 40s everyone west of the mountains, even some 30s, including Anaheim. And then you add the wind in place, and it feels even colder. And we're seeing those winds now start to pick up from those typical wind spots when we get those Santa Ana winds through the Cajon Pass through Orange County and also through the Newhall Pass. And that's where we're seeing what it feels like to be much colder. I pointed out Big Bear is at 19 degrees. It feels like it's 7 right now because of the wind. And Valencia, you feel like you're in the 30s right now. Wow, it is a cold start to
The Newhall Pass as well as the Cajon Pass are still checking in signal alert free, no overturned big rigs or anything like that, but you have to be extra careful out there on a day like today. We've got a crash blocking 2 of the right lanes on the 10 eastbound at the 605, but westbound those are starting to really get crowded, and this signal alert is a major delay. Try to avoid this portion of the 405. We're talking about Long Beach, Signal Hill. I could show you with the Caltrans camera why. The 405 southbound, a car has overturned, and look at how many lanes are taken away. The southbound side is squeezing by with 1 lane, and all those emergency lights are slowing down the northbound side, so it's just extra tough from that 605. You'll want to get out early or maybe stay on another freeway like the 91. All right, back to you. All right.